What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Now, last month I made a video where I was covering a pair of high-tech glasses by a company called View, essentially making a pair of smart glasses that act as headphones as well, that conduct music through the tips of the headphones through your skull into your ears. Now, this is a Kickstarter project, and in my last video I said they were due to release in October.
They ship in October.
See, I did say that. Well, we're now closing in on November, and I still appear to be glassesless. Is that a word? Glassesless? I don't have them yet. Now, View do provide updates on where they are with their production on the glasses at the moment, but the information seems to be a little bit difficult to find. Based on the popularity of my last video, I just thought I would do an update for everyone and essentially just go through their update to see what that means. I'm not an engineer, so hopefully I can put it in some layman's terms based on what they're saying. Firstly, obviously, they're just apologising for the delay because originally they did say that a release date would be October. As I said, now closing into November. And in terms of time, they actually don't have an update. In the month previous, they said it might be December, but we have yet to see. So they basically said one of the biggest reasons for the delay is they weren't able to go to tooling, which is where they actually, go into production, because they were having some issues maintaining connection with the antenna in the glasses to like your phone. It looks like it's been fixed now. They basically said they've landed on a final antenna design now, which allows it to maintain connection, but with this new design, they always need to go through this US approvals requirement by the Federal Communications Commission, which basically says any device that outputs a signal needs to pass this test to make sure it doesn't interfere with other stuff around, because you don't want to be walking down the street and interfere with somebody's pacemaker. And you'll just see here they've posted the results from that test. The red line being the maximum amount of interference that this test allows, blue line being the View glasses, and they seem to pass with flying colours. So that part of it should be resolved and allow them to go to production pretty soon. So next update we got was on the actual hinges of the glasses, and this is quite important because these are expensive on their own and they have been broken for years. Essentially what they want to test is the amount of times you can do this before your glasses break, and they do that with a cool little mechanism which they've provided in a video here for us. But what's even more important with these is obviously instead of just plain plastic on a hinge, they've actually got something called FPC, it's flexible printed circuit, like the wires that go through the glasses, which makes it even more important that if you're folding them back and forth, they're not going to break. Similar to like what happens with a pair of headphones, when you wrap them up too many times, over time one of them will just stop working, then they both stop working. Headphones cost about £30, you throw them away. These are about £200, you don't want them to break. So basically what they've said from doing this test, they were able to have the glasses fold back and forth about 10,000 times before they broke, which they weren't too happy about. Basically meant you could fold your glasses in and out about 14 times a day for about a 2-year period before they broke. The reason for that is exactly the same with your headphones. It's just a piece of wire inside, you bend it back and forth too many times and it breaks. So they've provided this cool little picture of something quite simple. It's just a little sleeve that's going over a piece of wire that goes through the glasses, which allowed them to maximize the amount of times you could hinge it in and out before it broke, up to about 30,000 times, which meant you could fold your glasses in and out 41 times a day for the next 2 years before they broke. I don't know about you, I'd take mine off when I go to bed. So another thing they spoke about, which is something that I've personally thought about myself, and they've said a lot of backers have expressed their concerns about, is the amount of leakage. With audio playing through these bits of the glasses, they don't want that vibration to conduct to any other part of the glasses, because it essentially turns your glasses into speakers and everyone's going to hear what you're listening to. So I'm not going to try and pretend to understand this little science experiment they're doing here, but they're basically experimenting with different materials to see how they can reduce the vibration, therefore reduce the amount of leakage. All good stuff, all stuff you want to see before a product goes to production, before you get it, because it limits the amount of issues you as the consumer are going to get. And the last thing is pretty cool, it's just an update on the lenses. Bearing in mind the company itself is actually just like a gadget company, they're not opticians, so the lenses isn't something that you would have thought they would looked into too much. But it looks like they've actually done some proper research into this and got some high quality material lenses. First one, they show a video of the blue light filter, which just shows how much UV light the lenses in the View glasses will let through compared to a regular pair of glasses that may not have the blue light filter built into them. If anyone shows this as an added option, very cool, you will get this. And the last piece is the photochromic chromic, the sunglasses. And it's just a cool little video of taking the regular pair of glasses from inside where they're see-through to outside to see how they transition, how quickly they transition, and how much light they block out. So it all looks very cool. Now the funding period for the View glasses has ended now, but you can still just pre-order them as a regular product. So View currently have 10,410 backers and have raised $2,215,583. So anyone thinking this is just like a small-time project which isn't going to get backed and you're not going to get your product, it's safe to say you're gonna get it. Same as before, all of the links for the glasses, the places where you can get them, View's website, and the link to the official update from View will all be in links in the description down below. Go and check it out. Thanks for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.